All right, Shalom, brethren. First and foremost, I'd like to start off this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Rakakodash. Double honors be doing to my elders, the apostles of Great Millstone, that rule well, that taught me this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. All right, I'm the brother Cordell Malak. Want to bring out a little lesson through the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, and may this lesson be edifying to the elect. All right, and I believe I'm gonna entitle this video, all right, cold or hot, which one are you? All right, cold or hot, which one are you? All right. And as you see, I got the, on the picture, you see the code, all right? And then you see the, the question mark for the hot. I mean, Salaki for the lukewarm, and pretty much, you got the hot bar, all right? But, overall, which one are you in the spirit, man? All right? Are you cold, are you lukewarm, or are you hot? That's what the title of the lesson is, and that's what, the question, I'm asking, pretty much, all right? To the brothers out there, that's, doing this, Now, sometimes, you can find yourself, being lukewarm, but, it's up to you, all right? If you're going to pick yourself up, because the scripture says, just man follows 7 times, all right? But you continue to strive and pick yourself up to be hot for the Lord, man. All right, now we know that, we're teaching. Sometimes we can tire ourselves out sometimes, all right? We can tire ourselves out, and we can find ourselves being sluggards, all right? You know what I'm saying? We can find ourselves being lazy, all right? And, and not for all brothers, but, some brothers get tired at times, all right? But it's up to you to pick yourself up and be hot for the Lord, all right? So I don't want to continue to, talk. We'll go ahead and bring out, the scriptures, Lord willing, all right? This is Revelation chapter 3:15. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou were cold or hot. So then because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth, all right? So the Lord is saying, look, man, you can't be cold, all right? Because, hey, if you cold, you better off not even being in the truth, all right? Cold, you just ain't putting forth no goddamn effort. You ain't doing shit. You ain't doing nothing that's benefiting the body, or you're not benefiting Yahweh Shem Yahushua his son at all, all right? At all. You just better off just being in the world, being a nigga in the world, man, all right? All right? So either you're that, or either you're on fire, all right? You're putting out shows to the best of your ability, all right? You're going out, you're in and out, you're going hard in the spirit, man. You're going hard for the truth. And I'm not just saying, going out on the highways and hedges, all right, and speaking amongst the people, but the rest of the week you being lazy. The rest of the week you being a nigga. The rest of the week you don't want to do nothing, all right? You even hands in your pocket at camp. You don't even want to bring out precepts. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to hold a sign. You just in the cut, just trying to get camp over with. All right, then you have, lukewarm when you in the middle. All right, and I'm gonna get this something I ran across that I searched on the Google. All right, it says, what does lukewarm mean in the Bible? It said lukewarms mean neither cold nor hot. In the context of faith, the lukewarm meaning in the Bible describes someone who hasn't blatantly denied Yahweh, but isn't blatantly living for him either. They have lukewarm faith in the name, but not faith in the action. All right, and that's a lot of men. They have faith in the name, but they don't by their works. They don't show that they really believe in this thing. They might say, "Oh yeah, how about Shemi Awashai?" And they talk about the Son, but these the same guys. They don't want to go out and teach. They don't want to put out lessons through the week. They don't want to edify the sheep. All right, what did the Lord say? All right, if you love me, what? Feed my sheep. All right, do the work. Okay, you're supposed to be abiding in the work of the Lord. Okay, so if being lukewarm, where you're gonna find yourself. You're gonna find yourself getting spewed out of the truth, as the scripture said. All right, as verse 16 said. All right, let's read it again. Revelation 13:16. So then, because thou art lukewarm, you're not cold or hot, right? And neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. What does it mean to spew something? All right, let's get Bear with me for a second. When you spew something, yeah, you spit it out, man. All right? And when you spit something out, you spit it out quick, man. All right? You spit it out fast. All right? If you ever tasted something bitter, all right, something bitter as hell, and it's nasty as hell, you be like, oh shit. You get to spitting that shit out real quick, man. And that's how the Lord is gonna do you, man. If he find you being in the middle and half-assing, he gonna spew you out this truth, man. All right? Because you gotta understand, it's not us that we're not keeping ourselves in this truth. We're not keeping ourselves in this faith. All right? It's all of the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, whether he wants you or not. The Lord can use you to wake somebody up and spew you out the truth. So it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Lord and be inside this truth. But as we know that, Lord willing, we're in this truth. All right, because the Lord can have you in delusion when you think you're in the truth and you're really not. That's why you have to, pray, for mercy, and and Lord willing that you're a part of this number. All right, because you can be in the strong delusion, the Lord can just be using you as a vessel, and he can get rid of you. All right, but you want to make sure that you're hot for the truth and making your call on the election sure for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right. This is Luke chapter 9, verse 62. And Yahweh shall send it to him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So no man who's came into this faith and put his hand upon the scriptures, all right, and looking back into the world, looking back into, all the foolishness, all right, and wanting to go back to his old way, all right, it's even fit for the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Okay? So what does that lead you? It leads you finding yourself being double-minded, man. All right? As it says in James 1 and 8. I'm going to go ahead and get that. Okay? All right, this is James. Hold on. Just like it. James chapter 1, verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways. All right? You're going to find yourself being unstable. All right? Not grounded. Double-minded. All right? You got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That ain't what the Lord is dealing with, and he's gonna cast you out of the truth, man. All right, the Lord is gonna straight cast you the hell out of this truth, man. So you want to make sure you're hot, man. You're doing everything. You don't want to be a bare minimum Israelite. You don't want to be doing a bare minimum. You want to make sure you're going all the way and you're going hard for the Lord. See, Jake, he'll go to work and go hard for the work. He'll go to work, and for Esau, he'll put in some extra hours and, do a little extra, just the hoping to be rewarded at the end of the week, maybe with a little extra or a bonus. All right, but when it comes to the Lord work, Jake want to do the bare minimum. Okay? You want to do the bare minimum. You want the Lord to be good into you. And you ain't even going all the way. You're not even going all the way, man. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 16. It says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding. No, Salaki, I'm gonna hold that. Second Ezra. This is Second Ezra chapter 1, verse 25. Seeing ye have forsaken me, I will forsake you also. All right. So seeing when the Lord seeing that you're forsaking him, all right, you don't want to do the work, or maybe you even just, hey, that's the spirit as we just read Proverbs 21. Maybe you just wandered the way out the truth. Maybe 1 minute you was in the truth and you were going hard, or you was, on the highways and hedges, and you just left. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want nothing to do with the brethren no more. You just said, I had enough of this. All right. The scripture say what? 2 Ezra 1:25. Seeing ye have forsaken me, I will also forsake you. I will forsake you also. When you desire me to be gracious unto you. All right, you want the Lord to be gracious unto you, all right, and pardon you from the destruction. All right? The scripture says what? I shall have no mercy upon you. All right? So the day when you think, oh, well, I was teaching for a minute, or I had my fair share of being an Israelite, and all the destruction come, you're going to be calling upon the Lord, and the Lord ain't going to be fucking with you, man. He's going to be like, hell no, because look, you ain't even forsake me. You forsake your damn self leaving this truth, man. leaving the truth or wandering. That's what we read. Let me go ahead and get Proverbs 21:16. It says, that man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. All right. So all you niggas who fell out and just walked off and just, gave up the plow, all right, you're remaining in the congregation of the dead, the congregation of 2/3, man. You're predestined for destruction. Okay? And this is where you can find yourself being lukewarm for so long, man. Because you might fall lukewarm sometimes, just being in the truth. You might find yourself not being as on fire as you was at one point of time. But you have to pick yourself up, especially at the times that we're living in. Shit is rolling. Everybody should be, pretty much on fire. And when I'm saying this goes for myself also. You know what I'm saying? Everyone could be doing, more. Even though there's not enough you can do for your Habashim Yahushua. All right, but you don't want to be doing the bare minimum. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, end it with this last scripture. All right. No, Salaki, I'm gonna go ahead and get 2nd Ezra 1:27. Let's jump to 27. It says, ye have not as it were forsaken me, but your own self, saith the Lord. So you're not forsaking, the Lord, you're forsaking yourself because he's the salvation. We need him. He don't need us. Okay? So this is I'm going to go ahead and get 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 20. It says, for after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, they are entangled therein and overcome. The latter end is worse than the beginning. All right? The latter end is going to be worse for you than the beginning. All right? Verse 21, for it had been better for them to not have known the way of righteousness. All right? So it would have been better for you to not to even know the truth. All right? Then after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. It would have been better for you to just stay in the world and not even know about this truth, because you knowing about the truth, the Lord is going to hold you accountable. So ain't going to be no excuses in that day. All right, in the day of judgment, there's going to be you ain't going to be able to say nothing. You're just going to have to reap the judgment. All right. Verse 22, but it has happened according to them. It has happened according to the true proverb. The dog is returned to his own vomit again. And that so that was washed her walling in the mire. So the dog has returned to his own vomit. All right. Notice when guys fall out of the truth, they go back to doing the same shit they were doing in the world. These niggas go back to, smoking weed, throwing up gang signs, and riding around, not working, not really doing too much of shit, just being a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And catching more hell. Because listen, when you leave the truth, the Lord gonna add 7 more demons on your ass, man. All right, so you find yourself being even more evil than you was, before you came in the truth. Now you scoffing the prophets. Now you talking shit. The Lord got that spirit on you where you being a scoffer. Now you scoffed out and shit. The latter end is worse. So, make sure you hot for this truth, man. Strive to be hot, Strive to be hot for this truth, man, because the Lord he can put your fucking lights out, man. And, throw you back into the world just for being lukewarm, man. All right, so, that about does it for this lesson. Lord willing, the elect was edified. Until next time, all praise, honor, and glory, be doing to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Shem Kakodash. The honors is doing to my elders, the apostles, great millstone. Till next time, I'm going to say shalom.